Chance for showers today, high of 80. 60% chance tonight, low 68. For tomorrow, partly sunny, high 90. Partly sunny, 95 on Thursday. And for Friday and Saturday, sunshine with the highs each day in the mid-90s. Overnight low was 73. Yesterday's high was 78. 22 of an inch of rainfall yesterday here at the WFIW studios. Currently, humidity at 87%. Winds from the south-southeast at 8 miles an hour. Pressure at 29.94. Partly cloudy right now. We've got 77 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
I'm just so happy to be here. I can't tell you how happy I am. Oh,
I can't tell you how happy I am that nobody messed with the buttons this morning.
Oh, we're having a problem. Diane Zerlini is here, our guest this morning.
Good morning.
Always valued to be here, Z, and we different board operators have different ways that they operate the board, and obviously there is a lack of congruence between our afternoon person and our morning person.
Understood.
So he is understandably concerned about that. By the way, I was just looking at my notes here. Did you know last night was Mike Shannon's 80th
Yes, I
birthday
did.
party?
Really?
He announced it yesterday, and let me just say this. I'm just going to say this for the record. I'm 62 years old. When I'm 80, I'm on the porch. And that's where Mike Shannon needs to be, on the porch.
Okay.
I'm just saying it. He's beloved. He needs to come with his red jacket once a year. He needs to be up in the party room where he doesn't have to worry about the fact that he can't identify our own players.
He mentioned it was a struggle lately.
Oh, he didn't have to mention it. I knew it. I listen to it every night.
Oh, I do too.
80 years old. Needs to
I still love Mike.
I like Mike. I'm not saying I don't like Mike. I had this problem. I was gone to St. Louis yesterday afternoon. I don't know why I left my window open on my pickup truck, but I had a wet butt on the way. I can report there was some rain in downtown yesterday because my butt was wet on the way in here.
It did rain yesterday morning for a bit.
Right into my seat. And we were talking a little bit about car washes. Are you a guy that goes through automatic? And Z, are you an automatic person or are you a hand bay person?
Automatic when I don't have time, but I like a hand bay most of the time.
I did the same way.
All right, I got to ask then. How many quarters? Okay, you got to put in $1.50. Get started, right?
Yes.
So that's 6. My math is, pretty good on that. I think that's 6. How many more quarters? And there's a sequence to it for me. There's pre-soak, there's soap, there's brush.
No, never brush.
I do the brush. I'm just telling you. Okay.
Those bristles on your car, paint, no.
Oh, I do the brush. Then I rinse, and then I do spot-free rinse. And if I have enough time, I'll put a little wax on it. So I'm talking, for me, probably $3.50 or $4 to do the hand bay.
That's about what I spend.
7.
About 4.
7! Oh, I don't want to remind me. Never get behind her in the hand bay.
Okay.
7. I'd be in line behind there and cussing and discussing you, I'm afraid.
I always go when there aren't people there early in the morning or late at night because I hand wash. So I have a mitt and everything, and I like that.
And here's the thing. I haven't been because of the rain, but you're still going to the car wash all the time.
Twice a week at least.
You? Well, you got a new vehicle, or not a brand new vehicle, but you have a different vehicle. You're going to keep it clean for a while, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Unless I have
you a 2-a-week guy?
No. Maybe once a week.
I started that when I was in high school. That's when we lived out on the farm, and the only way I could get into town was to wash everybody's car.
Okay. Now,
Method.
See, when I was younger, 2-3 times a week, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whatever.
No.
It'll rain.
And in the summer more because of the bugs. If you go anywhere, the bugs.
I spend more time getting bugs off
Yeah.
my windshield than off the front of the car and the windshield than I do anything.
I'm much more upset about the vermin birds that eat berries and then dive bomb me like I'm a Shelton. Boom! Right on my windshield. We heard right before we got on the air for this show that there's a half-price sale
At the clothesline.
at the clothesline. Go down, pick out all my clothes.
Yep.
They're there.
They're trying to get rid of all their summer stuff.
Tomorrow's
And-
blood drive at the Community of Christ Church is a Donorama.
Did you hear this, Z? What's a donorama, my friend?
I have no idea, but they're going to be serving pork.
There you go.
And I think my brother's cooking them.
Well, then they're going to be
Yeah.
good. They're going to be good. So
And
that's-
also, wanted to mention VPN, or VPF, another movie. this
Movie Friday night.
Space
Oh.
Jam. They're going to play Space Jam.
And in honor, did you see that they're getting a little
Yeah. FMB is going to give out little basketballs.
basketballs?
cool. That's going to be at the park.
Gonna be at
Leo
the park
French
Friday
Park.
night.
Might be a
And
little warm.
It's going to be warm, but the sun is going to shine. So,
My big question of the day,
it's going to be clear.
we have another question of the day, but my beginning question today, where's the big announcement? Weren't we supposed to get a big announcement here in the next, weren't we promised we were going to get a big announcement?
Well, that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but
that
I thought it
June
was coming.
29th, because the
That
mayor
was the-
mentioned that
yeah.
at the Founders Festival.
I
And
want
he
my
said-
big
And he
announcement.
said in a few weeks. So
I'm ready for my big announcement.
these type of announcements, from what I understand, they take time to put together.
I just don't have enough patience, Z.
We're hoping.
By the way-
for the big announcement.
not to dwell on this, because obviously you're a fan of Mike Shannon.
Yeah.
But you could have done your job for another 10 or 15 years, right? Easily.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, 10 or 15, but I'd say probably another 5 if I...
So you had the opportunity to retire and turn the page on your life, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why can't he?
I don't know. People are different. Some people say they can work till they're 75 or 80, and
I turn the page. Here I am.
other people are ready for a different chapter in their life.
Mike, go home and rock, please, for all of us Cardinal fans. How about the Cardinals? Before I get into the bucket of bunk, your assessment. Where are we right now and where we're going?
Well, it's amazing that we're now in second place in the Central Division. I think
it's
that
amazing that anybody's in first place
Yes.
in the Central, as mediocre as it's been.
the Cubs, the Cardinals, the Brewers, we should all be thankful that we are in the Central Division.
Yeah.
Because if we were in any others, we would
There's
be...
not going to be a wild card coming out of the Central. I
No,
don't believe.
you got to win the division.
All right,
You-
I got 2 words for you, and this always gets a rise out of Vaughn. Matt Carpenter.
Did you see he fouled off his foot last night?
Yes.
Here's what I was saying.
Break it.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, is Matt Carpenter on the trading block?
No,
nobody-
there's no
Nobody wanted
there's
him.
no trade value for
Okay.
him, especially after we extended his contract. But I do think that they are very close to the decision that if things don't turn around rapidly, like within the next week,
It's Edmund.
he's going to be a platoon player.
That's an awful lot of money sitting on the bench in a platoon situation when you throw Carpenter and Dexter Fowler in there a lot of times.
Put money aside because they're making money hand over fist.
Yeah,
that's right.
So it's all about winning, and they've given him April, May, June,
Now part of
And
July.
Pretty
part
much
of July. So it hasn't turned around, and they thought it would like it did last year. But I think they're very close that he is going to become a platoon player.
Here's what I shouted when he bounced it off his foot and limped around. Don't be a hero. Go sit down. Put that foot in ice, dude. All right, I've got the bucket of bunk.
We want the bunk. Give us the bunk.
Of course you do. Birthdays today, Barbara Stanwyck, 82 years old when she died in 1990. She was a film and TV star.
Big Valley.
Yes, 60-year career. Big Valley, you're right. She worked with DeMille and Capra. She was in 85 films, 38 years. She was orphaned at the age of 4, became the highest paid woman in the United States at the top. She was nominated for 4 Emmys, didn't win, won 3 Emmys, one for the Big Valley in 1966. The Thornburns. She also was on the Barbara Stanwyck show, which I didn't even know existed.
I didn't either.
Married Robert Taylor. That was her last marriage.
Wasn't that Marcus Welby, M.D., Robert Taylor?
That's Robert Young.
Robert Young.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to
She's
keep it straight.
good.
She's very good. She was a cougar.
Was she?
Yeah, yeah. She had a thing for several years with Robert Wagner.
Yeah.
He was
More
20.
power to her.
You know, he was 22. You know how old she was?
52?
45.
45.
But that's a cougar. I'm just telling you. Orville Redenbacher was born on this date in 1907.
The Popcorn King.
88 years old. He died in 1995. Born in Brazil. Is it pronounced Brazil, Indiana?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Brazil,
it's
Indiana.
Brazil.
Yeah, sometimes you have
Just,
screwy.
just down the road from Terre Haute.
I had a rough time with Rapinoe and whatever it was this
Rapinoe.
morning. Rapinoe, yeah. Yeah. Nobody's pointed that out yet except for the news guy. And I'm not changing, okay? New York Times said he was a visionary who changed American popcorn forever.
Okay.
Like me, he
I don't know if that took much.
like me,
That's true.
Like me, he started in fertilizer. Yeah. Anyway, he did. He started in fertilizer. Then he had a seed corn plant, and then from that he marketed the hybrid popcorn that was to be named after him in 1970. Ginger Rogers, born on this date in 1911. She died in 1995. Of course, her dance partner, Z?
Fred Astaire.
Yes. Virginia Catherine McMath was her real name. Raised in Kansas City, born in Independence, Missouri. 9 films in 1930s, danced, musicals. Went into the 1940s. She was reunited in 49 with Astaire. The Barclays of Broadway was the name of the movie.
Wonder if she knew Harry Truman, since they
Yeah.
were born in
Oh,
the
that's
same.
right.
Both born in Independence.
I
yeah.
wonder how, but about the same time, too. She had 5 hubs, no kids.
Okay.
I don't think she was a cougar. Jimmy Johnson, 75 today.
The football coach?
Yes.
The football coach. Also, the spokesperson for male enhancement. And that's all we're going to say about that. He was a graduate of the University of Arkansas, head coach at Oklahoma State. The U. He won a
Yep.
national championship, 2, I think there. 1
Yes.
or 2. NFL, Dallas Cowboys, 2 Super Bowls. He must have won 1 at Miami because all of his stuff is named 3 rings, his restaurant as well as his boat. So that leads me to believe 3 championship rings, and we know he had 2 with the Cowboys.
And he's out on that boat a lot
Yeah.
in Florida.
Popping those pills. Let's see here.
Some little blue ones.
Will Ferrell.
Well, you know, he was a Cowboys coach, so blue is, you know.
It's not that color blue.
I wasn't going to say it. I was hoping Mike would say it.
what, she's got an open mic over there. She can. Will Ferrell's 57 today. Saturday Night Live. Of course, a lot of movies. Anchorman, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, Old School,
Oh, old school.
That's a good one.
Blades of Glory.
That is Blades of Glory is hilarious.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He's a part of what they call the Frat Pack. Had you ever heard of that?
Him and Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson and his brother.
Yes.
And yes.
Jack Black.
Yep.
Steve Carell. Ben Stiller.
Yes.
Also, the Frat Pack. I'd never heard that before. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me.
Now you're in the know.
Oh, yes. Somebody called or wrote in that that Jimmy Johnson also was the teammate of Jerry Jones at Arkansas.
Yes, that's where
Okay.
they.
Hooked up for the first time. Frat Pack. Married to Will Ferrell, married to a Swedish actress, Vivica Pauli. They have 3 sons. They live in New York. He's run in 3 marathons.
Will Ferrell? has?
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? He's
He's an old fat guy like us.
They say he is very down to earth.
no. Here's the one that I thought was interesting. He is said to be the worst autographer ever.
I mean, just based on his penmanship or
No.
what?
He says he taunts people when they ask for an autograph. He says they have to earn it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah. How many when you go to the Cardinal Caravan, You get an autograph, what do?
You pay.
You got to pay.
Absolutely.
You got to earn it.
He did George Bush really well on SNL, but had no interest in meeting him whatsoever, didn't line up politically with him, as opposed to Dana Carvey, who George H.W. Bush, he did him on a regular basis on SNL. And H.W. Bush loved it
Yes.
so much that he invited him to come to the White House after he lost the election.
But I think Dana Carvey did Ross Perot better than he did.
Yeah.
And we just lost Ross.
Yes.
You're right. He was
Funny.
It was wonderful. All right, a couple other things in the bucket of bunk. On this date in 1779, American troops under General Anthony Wayne captured Stony Point. Why would that be significant to us?
Because Wayne County
Wayne
is
County's
named
named
after
after
Anthony
him.
Wayne.
Yes, he was. Yes, it was. 1790, the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., established as the permanent seat of the United States government. 1912, Bradley A. Fisk patented the airplane torpedo. I'm not so certain that he didn't get it from Charlie Berger and the Sheltons first, quite honestly. 1950, the largest crowd in sporting history, 199,000 plus, watched Uruguay defeat Brazil in the World Cup soccer. Soccer is huge.
And everywhere but the United
You
States.
got it. Yep.
We had a surge for a couple of weeks because of the women. Mm-hmm. And I do think it's terribly wrong. If I heard this figure right, I think this is terribly wrong. I'm told, I remember hearing that the women on that team make about $90,000 apiece, whereas the men on the men's soccer team make $500,000.
Yes, that is true.
If that's true, then there's something terribly wrong.
That's just
And
wrong.
for a World Cup victory, the men would get over $1 million apiece.
Really?
Yes, and the women get 200,000.
So that's just
Well,
wrong.
when you compare the success of the two teams, yes, it is wrong. They say results matter. Well,
How many in a row have the women won?
they've won
They're
2 in
dominant.
a row, but they've won 4.
Yeah. No, I think that's terribly
Hey,
wrong.
look at this.
Uh-huh.
David Morris,
Yeah.
the mystery voice winner this
Yes.
morning, he is donating his gift certificate to
Yes.
Kids in Motion.
Well, that's
Look at that.
nice. Well, good. We've never had that happen before.
We have never had that happen before.
People have
but,
grabbed the food and run.
I think that's a
Good.
perfect news item for
I'll
for noon.
pass that along to the news guy. This is when Apollo 11 blasted off.
Oh, yes, today. In the 20th, when they set, I can remember exactly where I was.
Where were you?
I was at my aunt's house. We had a
Yes.
family reunion.
Yes.
I was sicker than a dog, but I still had to go because no one could stay home with me. So
Right.
I laid in the floor of my aunt's house watching Neil
Memory
Armstrong
history.
Lang,
You got to see
1968. I was 10 years old.
69.
69, I'm sorry.
I
11.
was 12. Not
68 was when they went around the moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Christmas Eve.
Yes. 81, after 23 years with the name Datsun, executives of Nissan changed the name to
Nissan.
Nissan.
good marketing. move.
Nonsense. 280Z. That was a tough car.
Boy, it
love
was.
that
It
car.
ran and
Yeah.
ran and ran, didn't
Oh,
it?
man, it was a nice looking car.
2009 in Chicago, the Sears Tower was renamed the Willis Tower. I still call it the Sears Tower, don't you?
Everybody else
Yeah,
does
everybody
too. They
does,
even
too.
do that in Chicago.
Music history, 1966. In London, Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker formed.
Cream.
Yeah, what a great group. What a great sound. 1969, The Who's I'm Free was released. I had that on 45.
Did you?
Ooh.
Played
I
it in my...
thought he was going to say 78.
Did you see where Paul McCartney brought Ringo Starr on stage?
We talked about
Yeah,
it
we
yesterday.
did.
They also
Wow.
had Joe Walsh
Yes,
for the finale.
For the Eagles.
Wouldn't that be great to be at?
Oh, yeah.
Smokey Robinson and the Miracles made their farewell concert in Washington, D.C. in 1972. Oh, Smokey. 73, Grand Funk Railroad single, We're an American Band, which is a
Great
Yeah,
song.
it's a
If
great
that
one.
comes on and you're not rocking, there's something wrong with you.
I agree with you, Z, totally. 73 was when that came out. Loggins and Messina broke up on this date in 76. That's a good group, too.
Yeah.
Harry Chapin, in 1981,
Cats in the Cradle.
Yep.
died in a
Oh,
car
he died,
crash
okay.
Yep.
at the age of 38. He was... That's so sad. I loved listening to the storytelling. I don't know. I don't normally like storytelling songs, But his song about him being the taxi driver, picking up a former girlfriend, wow. I kind of get choked up every time I hear it. All right, the question of the day. This is going to be good for you, Z. You're going to love this. Our question of the day got over 200 votes. And it says simply, given a choice in music, are you a little bit country or a little bit rock and roll? We'll talk about that after we take this time out on Morning Coffee.
Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about genetically modified ingredients?
Don't like them.
Artificial flavors and colors?
No thanks.
Clean ingredients.
Now that I like.
When you care about what's in things and what's not, shouldn't your vitamins be clean too? Sundown vitamins are all clean all the time. Non-GMO, free of gluten and dairy, with colors and flavors from real food. We even have USDA certified Sundown Organics and kids vitamins too. When you're living clean, choose clean with Sundown vitamins at supermarkets, drugstores, or on Amazon.
Valero salutes you and all your finest moments. For those times you go beyond what you thought possible. Whether that looks like running that extra mile or that extra errand. For taking on a new challenge, a new adventure, or a new route to work. Wherever life's finest moments take you, get there with the finest fuel. Valero top-tier certified quality fuel. It keeps your engine running cleaner, better, and longer. Find a station near you at ValeroCleanGas.com.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
I'm Mike Reith, and I get 2 minutes every morning. The goal is to make you think about a local, state, or national story. I give you my honest take, and it always contains my opinion. You may not agree. That's okay. Good people can disagree on issues and still be respectful. I love it when my commentary spawns a good debate. Talk isn't always cheap. It plays weekdays here on the station listened to, not just heard. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Double D, and you can tune in to my show Afternoons with the Double D on 104.9 WFIW and WFIWradio.com from 1 to 4. Two businesses that are sponsors are A&D Auto Parts on West Main Street in Fairfield and Albion Auto Parts, located on East Walnut Street in Albion. If you're searching for car parts, they have them in stock. The phone number for A&D Auto Parts is 618-842-7588. Albion Auto Parts can be reached at 618-445-3011.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Paul Tsongas beat Bill Clinton in the New Hampshire primary?
I am such an unlikely candidate.
While Pat Buchanan took 37% of the vote from President Bush.
My friends, did I not tell you we would make history?
Mass murderer Jeffrey Dahmer was sentenced to 15 life terms without parole.
I deserve whatever I get because of what I have done.
Davey Allison came home first at Daytona.
Of all the races that we've won, today's the best.
The U.S. won 11 medals at the Winter Olympics in Albertville, France. And the best new music sounded like this. Got it yet? Well, the answer and a hunk of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by the Fairfield Save-A-Lot and take advantage of these great deals. Now carrying 5 new seasoning rubs, robust coffee, sizzling burger, steak and chop, beer can chicken, and smoky mesquite, all for only $1.99 each. You can try them on these great sales items. Fresh chicken breast, $1.49 a pound, and boneless pork chops, $1.99 a pound. Price is good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store on West Main in Fairfield.
February 1992. You gonna say
Vanessa Williams, and Save the Best for Last, the top song of February 1992. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Get to Subway for the 7 for $7 menu. Choose one of 7 different 6-inch subs, including favorites like the Italian BMT and Black Forest ham. Plus, get chips and a 21-ounce drink, all for $7. Subway, make it what you want at participating restaurants.
North American Lighting is looking for leaders. Do you have a high school diploma or GED and 5 years of manufacturing experience with 3 years in a supervisory role? Then apply today for our third shift production supervisor positions. Production supervisors are responsible for leading our team members and managing day-to-day department operations. Stop by the NAL Flora facility to pick up an application or easily apply online at jobs.nal.com. Come start your career with a world-class leader in the automotive industry and earn competitive wages plus world-class benefits, including company-paid 401k contributions, supplier vehicle discounts, paid vacation days after 6 months, and gym membership programs. See what's ahead for your career at our state-of-the-art climate-controlled manufacturing facility located in Flores Industrial Park. For more information, visit jobs.nal.com.
All right. Are you a little bit country or a little bit rock and roll? Taking your inspiration from Donnie and Marie.
Donnie and Marie.
Really?
Yes. Actually, on my way into St. Louis, I saw billboards supporting and promoting a rock station and a country station. And it struck me, am I a little bit country or am I a little bit rock and roll? And I have to say, things have evolved. It's changed for me because there's not any good new rock and roll. I get arguments when I say that, but I can't. I'm stuck in 1973.
I mean, could you really even call what's playing now rock and roll? I wouldn't call it rock and roll.
It's pop.
It's pop. It's bubblegum.
All right, see, so you got to expound. Are you a little bit country or are you a little bit rock and roll?
I'm everything.
That's a lot of. I got a lot of people. You understand? I can only give 2 choices on Facebook.
Yes, I
so
understand.
I had to say a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. But I got a lot of people that made comments saying, I like this or I like that or I like everything, like you just said.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I like everything. My CD collection includes everything from pop, country, bluegrass, R&B. Got a little old school rap. Country, everything, a little bit of everything.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, C.
My dials on my radio in my car. I've got a pop station.
Yep.
I've got outlaw country, and I've got vinyl classic.
Yeah. See, I've got those 2: outlaw country, vinyl classic. I've got Margaritaville. I've got a bluegrass station.
We travel, when we're going cross country, we listen to bluegrass. It's like the soundtrack to travel for us.
Yep.
All right, so anyway, we asked the question, are you a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll? And we had 201 votes. I didn't put down the results. I can't believe it. Oh, no. Okay, well, I can do this. While I'm bringing that up, can you believe it that I didn't write down the results? How embarrassing. My head has not been functioning at... Here it is. All right, 205 votes now. 95 are a little bit country, 110 a little bit rock and roll. So a little bit rock and roll wins.
Ooh, okay.
And some of the comments, Linda said, love both.
Yep.
Bertha said, I like country, old-time gospel, and a little bit of rock and roll. Zach says, I like all besides opera. Well, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Trix says, actually both, yes. And Janice said, if I can't understand it, I don't listen to it.
Okay.
Pretty good point.
I understand that, yeah.
I don't understand rap. Do you?
Not the new stuff. Now,
Do
the
you?
older stuff?
Some of it,
Yeah.
I like Old Town Road.
Mm-hmm.
Little Nas. Mason Ramsey, they did a remix. Mason Ramsey, the kid from Golconda.
Yeah.
He's on.
He's doing some.
Really?
Yeah, you ought to listen to it. Yeah, yeah. And his line is great.
Did you ever think that country and rap could mesh?
No.
Oh, yeah. If
But
you
it
watch
does.
that on CMT where they have the crossroads.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Where there's some pretty good stuff that comes out of that.
Well, you know, I mean, my thinking is, you know, let's have Snoop Dogg and Confederate Railroad perform together.
Well,
at the
Snoop
state
Dogg
fair.
cooks with Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
I think.
Have you not ever watched Snoop Dogg and Martha together?
I have watched that.
That's great.
No, I haven't.
Oh, no, it's great.
I haven't
And
done
Snoop
that.
Dogg on the Joker's Wild.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Haven't done that either. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
got-
not
you
a.
gotta
I'm,
watch it.
I'm not a big Snoop guy. I'm sorry, but I just don't understand country rap. I just can't understand it. But
Florida Georgia line. I mean, that's how they.
You're
yeah.
right. They do a lot of that.
give me George Strait doing it, then maybe I'll buy in. Okay. You think George ever rap? I doubt it very much. Neither will Alan Jackson or some of the other people who are, country row kind of guys.
Yeah, but if you listen to Chris Stapleton and Whiskey Myers or some of them.
Now, Stapleton does it?
No, but I'm just.
I'm going to say he's more country too. I mean, I just don't see them do it. Matt says, is death metal categorized under rock and roll?
I don't think so.
And Lonnie says Christian music is what he listens to. So there you go. There's your question of the day. We got over 200 votes. So my inspiration of driving into town and Donnie and Marie wasn't that bad, I think.
Were you a Donnie and Marie fan?
Me?
Yeah.
I think we watched it. Did you watch it when you were a kid, Donnie and Marie show?
We watched the Lawrence Welk show.
So did I with Lance
And then you watched Hee Haw right
Yes,
after that.
we did.
Yeah.
Hee Haw and Lawrence Welk.
Because if I remember right, didn't Lawrence Welk come on at 6 o'clock and then Hee Haw was at 7?
It might have
5
been
and 6?
Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
Oh,
but you know what my dad loved? He loved Laugh-In.
Really?
Yes.
You can get that on like
Netflix. I've been watching.
He
Laugh-In
loved
on Netflix.
Laugh-In.
Isn't that interesting?
It was. I couldn't. It never. But he thought he just thought it was funny.
Sock it to me.
Yes.
Grandmaster chess champion.
Cheated.
Is facing,
Is that a rapper?
Not a rapper. He's
That's
accusing-
Grandmaster Flash.
Okay.
She knows her rap too.
Oh no, and the Furious Five, right?
Yes.
You are an absolute walking encyclopedia, Z. You really are.
Stuff just sticks in my head. Probably not good stuff.
You gave the line. A Grandmaster chess champion facing accusations that he snuck off into the bathroom to use a smartphone between moves. Phones are typically banned at these chess tournaments to prevent cheating, but during a tournament in France last week, a phone was found in the bathroom after Grandmaster Igor Rousas used it in the middle of a match.
What is he like? Call a friend?
Must have. He admitted that the
Gary
phone...
Kasparov
Phone
or
a friend.
He admitted he used it, and there's a picture published in a British media publication showing him using it during the match. So I mean, somebody else was in the bathroom. An investigation underway to find out, but he says he's never going to play again.
I know you can't have a phone at the card tables at the casino.
You
but
got
I
to put him
didn't
in the
know.
middle.
Yeah.
You got to put him in the middle.
When are the first doping allegations going to come up in chess and poker?
I don't think that'll help you, man. Although it might give you that look on the face that makes it look like you're bluffing.
Yeah.
I get that look often. Let's see here. Man sets a new Guinness record for sitting on a toilet.
Lord help us.
This is from Belgium. A Belgian man set a new Guinness World Record by sitting on a toilet for 116 straight hours at a local pub.
What did he have? What did he
I'm
have
hoping
to
the
eat
pub had
before?
more than one toilet.
Yeah, I'm hoping there was a door.
I'm hoping that bathroom had a fan.
Oh,
is what I'm hoping.
Jimmy DeFreen sat on the toilet, which was not hooked up to any plumbing.
Oh my!
He just sat on the toilet.
Yeah.
Was it one of those contests? You hold your hand on the car the longest, and you.
But
win the
then you
car?
get a 5-minute break, so he could probably use a real toilet.
He does get a break. There was no plumbing. He was fully clothed, thank God. He was in the main room of the bar and he set a goal of 165 hours, but was forced to stop after 116 hours when lack of sleep started to affect him. He kept falling off the toilet. He was allowed 5-minute breaks every hour to stretch and use a real toilet. Is that phone dancing for us?
What now?
Is that no, it was dancing earlier, but I don't know if it is now. Let's see here. Here's an interesting story. Forget the pepperoni and the sausage. By the way, I had the macaroni cheese
I love
pizza.
that. At Classic? Oh, that's
Good.
You got to try that.
Okay.
Yeah, with little bits of bacon.
Oh, it was on the
Buffet.
It was on the
Buffet?
Yeah.
Sunday when we went there. I'm just, forget the pepperoni and sausage. How about just the crust? For some, it's the best part of the pizza. Of course, it was only a matter of time until someone thought about boxing up all crust slices. No topping.
What about sauce?
It goes, this is the New Jersey-based pizza chain Villa Italian. As you can imagine, reaction is mixed. Many give it a thumbs up. Others call it madness.
They've got to have a dipping sauce or something.
Yeah, they've got to.
Crust is important.
Yeah.
And for me, I just can't. The thick stuff, the Chicago style.
Yeah.
I'm good for one slice and I'm done.
Well, it fills you up.
So I like thin slice because I can have more than one piece of pizza.
Okay.
So and I love the crust at many of the eateries around here. That is not. It's
not too thick. Not too
no.
thin.
It's a different type of.
The cauliflower.
Yeah, the cauliflower. You ever had that?
Yes, I have.
That's good stuff.
It's good.
I don't think it's bad.
No, I think
it's
it's
pretty good.
It's like eating a pizza with the whole wheat crust.
Yes.
Very similar.
One other story from Menominee, Wisconsin. I think I pronounced that right. Firefighters in Wisconsin seeking out the potential owner of an unexpected package they received this week from Amazon, a piece of white lingerie. I tried to say the word 3 times. Lingerie. A nightie.
Just say lingerie.
That's country. So anyway, these firefighters get this Amazon box, and it's a piece of white. It's a white nightie. Okay.
All right.
And the Menominee Professional Firefighters Union took to social media in the hopes of finding the rightful owner, as the package did not contain any sender information or receipt. In a release, the union said they were unable to accept gratuities, but also admitted that they doubted if any of their firefighters could fit into the nightie.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hey, what's happening? Hey, look, I think you missed one of the comments. Nate wrote one on there. Had some pretty good likes on there on the poll.
Yeah. And?
You guys didn't mention it.
Oh no! What was the comment?
What was the comment?
I think you said something about Christian music. I don't know. It was a pretty good one though.
All right. Thank you.
We'll look into that. Thanks.
Yeah. There are some comments that we don't mention.
Yeah. we don't mention them all the time.
So I didn't choose to mention that one.
All right.
I have editorial control over what is mentioned. You can read it if you want to go online. It wasn't blocked or anything.
All right.
Go ahead. You got something you need to do over there, dude? Okay.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hey, I'd like to make a little comment about the soccer league.
Yeah.
Hey, the men's value, the revenue that they bring in is about $2.5 billion, and the women's revenue is about $600 or $700 million. So nothing against the women making $90,000 a year, but I think quite a bit different than money that is brought in revenue.
What were you going to say, Z?
Not in the United States. That may be worldwide, but in the United States, the women out revenue the men by a 3-to-1 margin.
We had a conversation during the break, sir, about in particular, how this is treated at, say, Wimbledon.
Yes.
Where the athletes are on the same par, and they're paid the same.
Same rules, same,
Yeah. I think it's wrong. And, that's, people might find that odd falling out of my mouth. But when I heard that, in the last 2 days, I thought that's inherently wrong.
Yeah.
There should be something done about that because the women deserve, while I have some problems with the way they have reacted since winning, that's political, it has nothing to do with this. Purely in a performance standpoint, they deserve everything they got in the way of adulation, and they deserve more money, quite honestly, in my view.
All right.
So there you go.
Okay.
Shows
Sports
I'm a
commentary for the morning.
multifaceted kind of guy. What
All
can
right.
I say? So what do you got over there, dude?
We have some sports trivia.
And so
this
you're going to
morning.
give us the questions
Yes,
first, and
I
then
will.
Z and I are going to figure out whether or not we can answer them.
All right. 2015, which NBA player broke the record for most points in a quarter?
And what day? What
2015. was
Okay,
the
I got
year.
a pretty good
All right.
idea.
Number 2, Pete Sampras is a legendary tennis player. What nation is he from? Number 3, before relocating to Foxborough, Massachusetts, what city was the Patriots associated with?
Okay.
Number 4, in 2014, which NBA player set the all-time record for most missed field goals?
Oh,
I don't know about
Number
that.
5, how many regular season games are played by each team during the NFL regular season? Number 6, which athlete has graced the cover of Sports Illustrated more than any other NFL player? Number 7, which former NBA player had a starring role in the 1980 comedy movie Airplane? Number 8, in which state is the NFL's Pro Bowl played annually? Number 9, in 2013, which music superstar sold his share of ownership in the Brooklyn Nets franchise? And number 10, which player was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame at a younger age than anyone else?
I got a pretty good idea on that, too.
All right.
All right. What are you feeling good?
pretty good.
I think she is. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more Morning Coffee with Z.
My name is Rebecca. I struggled with depression for years. I thought I needed cigarettes to cope. But then I started losing my teeth. That was a wake-up call. I was able to quit smoking, and then I started running. Now I feel a lot better about where I'm going. My tip is, when life gives you a wake-up call, answer it.
Smoking doesn't help with depression. Quitting can.
Developed by the CDC. For help quitting, call the Illinois Tobacco Quit line at 1-866-QUIT-YES.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
If you're interested in reaching every household in Wayne, Edwards, Wabash, or Richland County, then TOC Direct Mail can help you. Contact any of our marketing specialists to see how TOC Direct Mail can help you contact your customers directly in their mailbox.
Tired of high-priced service calls? At Finley's Refrigeration, I take pride in answering all calls and giving prompt, courteous 24-hour emergency service. We service all brands and will install high-quality new equipment to keep your home or business comfortable all year round. We accept all major credit cards, checks, and cash. Save yourself a lot of money and a lot of heartache today by calling or texting Finley's Refrigeration for all your cooling and heating needs at 618-599-9888. That's 618-599-9888.
If you're hungry for some delicious Deep South barbecue, then go down to the Big Deal Store at WFIWradio.com and purchase the $20 gift certificate for only $14.
There's nothing better than helping a family find the home of their dreams. It is more than just a mortgage, it's about helping people. Hi, this is Sarah Mole, mortgage originator for People's National Bank. We pride ourselves on providing quality products and services to meet the banking needs for the people that work and live right here. Since 1909, our focus continues on you, our customers. People's National Bank, it's our people that make a difference. Since 1909, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Summer never looked so good at Carnaby Square. It's here, Brighton's Bright Eyes Sunglass Pouch. It's free with the purchase of one of their Brighton Ultra Chic sunglasses. You'll turn heads in our fashion-forward designs, cat eyes, squares, metals, or ovals. Their summer sale continues. All dresses are now half price and lots of new items added to Carnaby's 50% off rack. Fashion is just an accessory for someone with great style. So come see the girls whose passion for fashion will excite you at Carnaby Square.
When we think of a real estate agent, we think of somebody simply selling our home or finding us a new one. I mean, they're all the same, right?
Okay, here's the comps. We'll take some pics, we'll post them, and I'll get back to you, okay?
A home is life-changing, and your real estate agent should reflect that. Honesty, integrity, and someone who will go above and beyond to make your dreams come true.
Hometown Realty. We're different because you're different. We want what you want. Experience the difference today. Call us at 842-7510.
Fairfield area forecast calling for a 90% chance for showers today, high of 80. Tonight, 60% chance with a low 68. Partly sunny, 90 tomorrow for Thursday. Partly sunny, high 95. And for Friday and Saturday, sunshine each day with the highs in the mid-90s each day. Overnight low 73, yesterday's high just 78. 22/100ths of an inch of rainfall here at the WFIW studios yesterday. Currently, humidity at 87%. Wind south-southeast 8 miles an hour this morning, and the pressure at 29.94. Overcast skies, 77 right now here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar showing nothing in the immediate area in terms of precipitation at this point.
Yeah, I was thinking about your questions, which are pretty good. But she might go 10 for 10 on that.
I don't know about that.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
2015, which NBA player broke the record for most points scored in a quarter?
I think.
Look out.
Uh-oh, Peanut Gallery knows, so let me try before he tells the right answer.
And I'll try mine then.
All right, I'm going to say James Harden from the Houston team.
I'm going to say Russell Westbrook.
Neither.
Okay.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Yes.
Yep, you're right.
March of 2015, Klay experienced a quarter in which he was perfect from the field, including hitting 9 three-pointers en route to a record-setting 37-point quarter.
Wow.
That's incredible. 37 points.
Yeah.
That was a career for me.
All right, tennis question. We know Vaughn to know this one. Pete Sampras, a legendary tennis player. Which country is he from?
Is that a trick question? Is he from the United States?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, I thought it was a trick question. Wait a minute, I think he's an American.
All right. Number 3. Before relocating to Foxborough, Massachusetts, what city were the Patriots associated with?
You go first, Z.
I don't know this one.
Well, I'll say Boston.
Boston, yeah,
Okay.
Boston. All right. Number 4, 2014, which NBA player set the all-time record for most missed field goals?
I don't have a clue.
In what year?
2014.
2014, the most missed field goal.
Peanut Gallery? Oh, the Peanut Gallery has an idea.
Okay, Peanut Gallery. What?
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant.
It's a news guy knows his NBA.
Yes, he knows his.
Ultimately.
How many do? How many did he miss?
Well, it does not say how many he missed in that season, but he finished his career with 14,481 missed field goals.
Kobe.
Hey.
Did. Yeah. If you
I'd
don't
still
shoot,
take
you don't
him.
score. Yeah,
That's
he was
right.
a great one.
All right, how many regular season games played by each team during the NFL regular season?
16.
Yeah,
that's right.
16.
But did you hear the crazy thing they said?
No.
They threw this out there to go to 18, and then everybody'd sit 2 games.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's stupid. What 2 games are you going to sit out?
Are they going to give up those pathetic preseason games?
That's it.
Well,
give up those preseason
now
games.
Now they play 16 games in 17 weeks because everybody's got a bye.
Bye week, yes.
So are they promoting 2 bye weeks? Is
No,
that it?
no, you two
players.
Your players have to sit out 2 games.
You got to pick 2 games that your quarterback's not playing.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I can't. I don't see that.
This ain't the Pee Wee leagues. Everybody does not have to play,
and they don't need 4 preseason games.
No, they don't. They're overthinking this.
Yes,
they do not. Number 6, which athlete has graced the cover of Sports Illustrated more than any other NFL
I got to
player?
guess. Go ahead, Z.
I'm going to say Michael Jordan.
I'm going to say
NFL.
NFL. Tom Brady.
I'm going to say Peyton Manning.
Brady. Brady. 20 times he's been on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
And you see that he's got a faster 40 time now than he did when he came into the league?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's the Jamie Moyer of football.
Mm-hmm.
He's 41?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah. All right, number 7. Which former NBA player had a starring role in the 1980 comedy movie Airplane? He also was in a movie with Bruce Lee.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's right.
Yeah.
Formerly known as Lou Alcindor.
That monologue he did in the co-pilot seat about dragging Lanier up and down, that's the funniest thing. I laughed out loud. He was really good in that.
Now, bonus question for you. What movie did he co-star in with Bruce Lee?
I don't know. Peanut Gallery?
What? No.
You got any ideas?
No, that's the only Bruce Lee movie I know.
Game of Death.
Game of Death. Ooh,
not on my.
That's a name. That's
not
a name.
on my Netflix list.
He was one of the opponents. Bruce had to go up.
We had probably had to stand on a
building.
box.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. Actually, I've been kicked off Netflix, but I don't want to get into that. If you'll remember.
All right. Which state is the NFL Pro Bowl played in?
Okay, now this is a trick question because it's been moving around.
Okay.
Formerly, it was always in Hawaii.
Yeah. Okay. My mistake. That's right.
That's
But
what I was going to say.
they've been in Florida and then they've tried it other places. And
Typically, it was a big deal. It's the way to get people to go to the Pro Bowl.
well, yeah,
is
because
have
you
it
brought
in
your family out to
Now
Hawaii.
they move it down to Disney World. don't
Yes.
they? All right. Okay. Hawaii was the correct answer.
All right.
All right. 2013. Which music superstar sold his share of ownership in the Brooklyn Nets?
This has got to be a rapper.
It's Jay-Z because he started his own agency to be an agent.
And he's the one that's
That's
married
right.
to Beyonce.
Yes.
Beyonce, as some people say. Not
All
me.
right. Which player was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame at a younger age than anyone else?
I've got my guess. Z?
The youngest age of anyone else.
Youngest player ever to be elected to the NFL Hall of Fame.
Okay, who retired? Barry Sanders?
I'm going to say...
That's a good guess.
That's a good
Because
guess.
he
I'm gonna
retired young.
I'm going to say Gale Sayers.
Yeah.
That was my next one.
Age
Ooh.
of 34.
Yeah, he was...
Inducted in 1977.
I remember, personally, I saw Sayers play after he had had a couple of knee surgeries. He wasn't the Gale
Yes.
Sayers that he was when he first started. Of course, I had to sit and cry through the
Brian's
movie.
Oh.
Everybody cries in Brian's song. It doesn't matter who you are.
But nonetheless, that's how I came to really understand. And then, that mid-'60s, my interest was really peaked in the NFL. Papa Bear in Chicago was one of the... They didn't win consistently, but Sayers was so exciting to watch every time he got his hands on the
Then
ball.
you throw Dick Butkus in there, who was...
Oh, God.
And I was a St. Louis Cardinals fan.
I was too. Oh, I was. I
Big
was,
Red.
You know what?
Dan
I can-
Deerdorf,
I
Jim
remember
Hart.
getting an ice pick to get the ice off my seat in the upper deck of Busch Stadium on a December day to be able to watch the St. Louis Football Cardinals against the Washington Redskins.
Was that when Mel Gray, when they reversed that touch?
That was a great one. Oh, wait, but see what I'm doing? I'm licking my. Who is that? That's George Allen. You remember George Allen, the guy that he gave away all his draft picks. He got old guys, and he had them be his team, and they were wonderful. Billy Kilmer, I got a gut smaller than Billy Kilmer. It was wonderful. Those Dallas, Washington, St. Louis games with Don Coryell were
Yes.
masterpieces.
Yes.
All right. Well, we've gone down memory lane. Z, it's always fun to have you here. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh,
and
no
sharing
problem.
with us.
Anytime, guys.
We really, really enjoy you. You're always just a fount of information. And so we're going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's KO Wednesday, isn't it?
It is.
It's KO Wednesday tomorrow. Ken Odie will be here, so we're looking forward to see you tomorrow on Morning Coffee. Have a great day.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
News, talk, sports, and classic rock. This is the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 WFIW Fairfield, Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. The House about to debate a resolution condemning the president for what some are calling racist tweets. President Trump doubling down this morning on his criticism of the freshman congresswoman he's been attacking, saying it's the women who should apologize.
He was back on Twitter saying, quote, "Why isn't the House voting to rebuke the filthy and hate-laced things that they have said?"
Fox's Kristen Fisher. The president